So this is a brand new series, Weight Gain Wednesdays. I'm excited for this one because I know a lot of you guys who follow me want to gain weight. Please make sure you hit subscribe, turn your notifications on so that you never miss an upload. And make sure you please hit the like and leave a comment down below. What do you want to see? What videos from me you want to see? Maybe you want to see more diet videos. Maybe you want to see more training videos. There's lots of questions that I get about gaining weight. You've gone from 50 kgs to 55 kgs and now you're stuck still. You're not gaining any more weight. You've gone from 70 to 78. You've plateaued. I get a lot of plateau questions, so if you want to see some videos on plateauing and how to stop the plateau and keep gaining weight, please make sure you leave a comment. Anything you want to see, carb breakdown, calorie breakdown, diet, anything, leave a comment. I'll make sure the video is going to be coming out every single Wednesday to help you guys gain weight. First of all, before I get into this, I'm going to give you a tour of my new gym. I'm really excited about this gym. It's so close to my home. They've got 2 of them in Kent. The gym has got absolutely every single piece of equipment that you can think of that you might need to achieve pretty much anything.
I've been all in my bag, you been all in my business, you be all in your feelings, I've been all in them trenches, I've been all in my bag, you be all in my business, know they notice me flexing, fit in all in my fitness, I've been all in my bag, you been all in my business, you be all in your feelings, I've been all in them trenches, I've been all in my bag, you be all in my business, know they notice me flexing, fit in all in my fitness. My chain dancing, my head big, my top heavy, I let it down. See me shining, they hating on me, they mean mugging, I let them down. She call me Poppy, I'm popping now. Hoes happy, I'm hopping now. Money talks, I'm the only thing these broke boys should be talking about. They talking greasy, we eating healthy, we getting wealthy, you see the difference. Blew her back, then I blew her off. She salty, now she can't be the missus. My partner's country like cornbread. In the city plotting on long bread. These niggas out here going broke, trying to do the shit that they song said. I'm a once in a lifetime flex, never leave lifeline sex. Hit her with the nighttime text, got no time to fight while I stress. I be dripping, baby, fucks that I used to get missing lately.
Okay, the first reason why you're not gaining weight is because you're not eating enough. Most people I've worked with that are struggling to gain weight are just not eating enough food. You have to really focus on your food intake. If I had 2 options and I was low on time for the day, and I had 2 options, I either could focus on getting a big meal in or going to the gym and getting a big session in. I will get the big meal in, because if you're not putting the fuel inside your body to grow, you are not going to grow. The average 80 kg male needs 2,500 calories a day to maintain weight. If you're exercising a lot, you're going to the gym a lot, you start going to the gym all of a sudden 4 or 5 times a week, trying to bulk up and gain weight, and you're 78 kgs, 2,500 calories is not even going to be enough to maintain weight, because you're now training 5 times a week hard, lifting heavy weights. How are you going to repair the muscle for it to even maintain, let alone enough for it to grow? So you want to be aiming to get 1 gram of protein, at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, and you want that to be around 20% of your diet. So if you can work out your body weight in pounds, take 1 gram of that and then take that as 20% of your diet. You can then work out your fats 30% and your carbohydrates 50%. You need fuel to grow, not just protein. And that brings me into my second point. The second reason why you are not growing is because you're eating too much protein. I see this all the time, particularly with women that want to put on weight. They go and they get on the protein shakes. Guys going to the gym, after the gym, they're taking the protein shake, they're going home, they're eating chicken. It's not going to make you grow, because protein alone is not enough to make the muscle grow. Protein is great for growth and repair, but for that process to happen, you need carbohydrates and fats. You need energy sources for that process to even happen. You also need enough carbohydrates and fats just to fuel the session that you're doing to damage the muscle enough for it to grow. So without causing that damage, you can't even have a recovery process, because there's nothing to recover. So you need energy from carbohydrates and fats for So 2 reasons. 1, to fuel the sessions, and 2, to fuel the process of repairing the damaged muscle that you broke down in that session. Okay, that brings me to the 3rd reason why you're not gaining weight, and that's because you're maybe doing the wrong reps and sets and also lifting the wrong weights. So if you're lifting too heavy and you're only managing to get 5 reps or 8 reps in your set, then it's just too heavy. It's not enough damage on the muscle for it to grow. Lifting 5 or 8 reps will make you stronger, but it won't necessarily damage the muscle enough for it to grow. Now if you look at most bodybuilders, they're doing minimum 10 reps in a set. Unless they're like going for some kind of strength, real base strength session, they're doing 20 reps in a set, 15 reps in a set. It's common. You see 3 sets of 20. You see these guys going to absolute failure. You go and search up any bodybuilder on YouTube and you'll find that they're doing sets, 15, 20 reps, hard sets. It's a struggle. They're pushing out the last few. They are lifting huge heavy weights, but that's because they're very, very strong. And that's where the misconception comes, because some people then see these huge heavy weights, go in the gym, lift as much heavy weights as they can, but they're only getting 5 reps, 8 reps, maybe 10 reps. Guys, pull back the weight a little bit, get more reps in, get more damage to the muscle. We need blood flow to the muscle. We need damage to the muscle. When you want to bodybuild, you want to make a lightweight feel heavy. When you want to power lift, you want to make a heavyweight feel light. Now that's the difference. We're not trying to power lift if we're trying to build muscle mass and gain size. We're trying to bodybuild. You want to make the lightest weight feel as heavy as you can, and you want to make that weight damage the muscle. Now when you can do 20 reps at 60 kgs on bench for 3 sets, then push it up, do 70, then push it up, do 80. But if you're on 80 and you're only getting 3 times 10 or 10, 10, 8, you got to question if that's doing enough damage for the muscle for it to grow. Maybe you're going to get some growth, but it's not going to be quick. Drop the weight a little bit, increase the reps, damage the muscle, get a good muscle pump, go home, fuel up with carbohydrates, proteins, and you are going to start to grow. But there's also another extreme to that. Some people are not lifting heavy enough. So maybe you're going in the gym and you're doing 60 kgs on the bench and you can push out 20, but it's not that hard. That's not what I'm saying. It needs to be tough. You need to damage the muscle. So the 20 reps, you need to get to 15 and be thinking, I don't know how I'm going to get these last 5 in, and you need to be pumping them out as hard as you can. It doesn't want to be easy. It doesn't want to be a lightweight. That brings me into reason number 4 why you might not be gaining weight, and that's because you are doing too much cardio. Now I walk with my dog for about an hour every day, and I do 3 hill walks a week, 25 minutes each. 3 or 4, sometimes 4, but mainly 3. That's enough cardio for me to keep reasonably in check. You also want to make sure you're doing cardio and getting a good sweating for your heart. So you must keep your cardio going, even if you're not gaining fat during your bulk. Now if you're going playing football for an hour on Sunday morning, an hour on Wednesday evening, if you're going on the running machine because you're training for football and you want to get a bit fitter, you're going on the running machine for half an hour, you're going on the cross trainer, you're going on the bike, you're doing a little bit of rowing, all those things are taking away energy from your system. Now remember, energy intake has to exceed energy expenditure for you to grow. If you're not eating more than you're burning, you are not going to grow. Takes us right back to point number 1. So it's fine to do those things. You want to minimize them if you really want to take bulking up seriously. You want to pull back on them a little bit, although you do need some of them to keep your heart healthy. But when you're doing them, you must remember to increase your calorie intake so that you're not in a calorie deficit and you're eating more than you're burning. So if you're playing football 3 times a week, going on the running machine, going on the bike, you need to make sure you're eating more than you're burning and getting your hard reps and sets in. That is how you will grow. Okay, brings me to the last point. One that is probably missed the most, you are not sleeping enough. Guys, you are not going to grow unless you sleep. The body recovers at night time. That is when you need to be getting a good quality sleep for the muscle to grow. If you have a great diet, you're eating 500 calories more than you're burning, you're doing hard reps in the gym, you're absolutely ripping the muscle to bits when you're training, you're going home, you're having the right balance of carbs, proteins and fats, but then you're only sleeping for 3 hours a night, you're not going to grow because the body cannot recover. You have to give the body the rest it needs to recover. How can the body grow if you're not giving it the time to recover? So make sure you're getting a good amount of sleep every night. Try and keep your sleep time consistent. Try and sleep at the same time. It's a really key point that I think a lot of people miss when they're trying to grow. It's no good going to bed at 2 AM. If you've got to get up at 7 because you've got to go to work or you've got to go to school or you've got to go to college, why are you going to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. Why are you getting in bed at 12 o'clock, sitting on your phone for 2 hours and going to sleep at 2 and only giving yourself 5 hours to sleep? You've worked your socks off in the gym. You've pushed and pushed and pushed the reps out. You're pushing the food down, and then you're sitting on your phone at night from 12 to 2 o'clock in the morning. If you're watching my videos, that's fine, but go to sleep. Watch them in the morning. Get your rest. It's important. You need to get enough rest, otherwise you are not going to grow. So that is my 5 reasons why you're not gaining weight. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, and please make sure you do leave a comment. Tell me what you want to see on Weight Gain Wednesdays. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, I'm all in. Brody on the line, I'm tapping in. God out here pulling the strings for me. A girl on the line, she feeling me. Preoccupied by the motivation. Put in the time, pay the entry fee. Bro on the rise, yeah, he kinda nice. Inside of my mind, no one's real as me. Lately, life has been gorgeous. Wake up to clear, my eyes hit record. Praise up to God, I ain't chasing no bitch. Swinging and miss, got me hitting these licks. I get the orders, don't get it.